All right. Good evening, everyone. I am Stewie Carmen, and tonight I am playing Super Mario Bros. 3, but with a twist. The little SC at the bottom of the 3 means Speedrunners Edition, and joining me tonight is actually the creator of this hack, Macobra52. How's it going?
Good evening there, Stewie, and good evening, chat. Glad to be here to commentate this amazing run. Looking forward to it.
All right, gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so what does Speedrunners Edition actually mean? For the most part, all the levels will be just about the same, with some twists. All the wow, that hasn't happened before. Alright, all the auto-scrollers are turned off. Hammer Brothers are fixed to where they can and cannot move on the map. There's a couple other cool changes that Macobra made to this hack. The most recent one is now the randomness from the Koopa Kid patterns and the end of the airship are now locked, so they will do the same thing every time.
Yeah, pretty much what Stewie said. Basically, the main changes are the auto-scrollers are turned off. Auto-scrollers, some runners are okay with them in the vanilla game, but yeah, we decided, hey, let's just turn them off, because we want to go fast, right? We don't want to just slowly drag along a screen, right?
Right. There is one level that makes it much more difficult to complete without the auto-scrolling on, but thankfully for this run, we are not going to be playing that one, and it is 5-9. It's almost to the point where you need either a tail or a P-wing at minimum to beat 5-9.
Yep, and also as said, the Hammer Bros. So you'll notice them to move around still, but you'll notice that they're sort of more confined to their original spots. And there's some tweaks on the map here and there to sort of optimize their movements and stuff. So basically, the ideal Hammer Bro movements. And yes, as the chat pointed out too, we will get no hands here. So I was up to see that.
I got faked out by the P meter. I thought I had it.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's just that chance that you lose that arrow going at the one tile gap, and that's it. You're unfortunate there.
Yeah.
Hey, take two.
Happens.
Let's do this.
There we go.
Very nicely done.
The only downside with that now is the Hammer Bro is in a spot where he cannot get the early Fire Flower. So on the World 1 map, there's 2 tiles for the Hammer Bro to be where you can get an early Fire Flower. One of them was on the tile above 1-6, and then the other one, which is not possible, at least on this hack, is the tile next to the fort.
Yeah, so unfortunately about that death, it does shift the bro around, so you do not get the fire flower in that encounter, but not a huge time loss. You can just grab it around the airship there if you're Big Mario.
Yeah.
And yeah, as you saw, there's no toe cutscene at the start. You just end up right on top of the airship, and there's no auto scrolling. You just zoom right along to the Koopa
yeah, that was the other
there.
thing I forgot to mention. The opening cutscene that's about roughly 15-ish seconds. That's gone too. You just go straight to the airship. Alright, now we got World 2. Those who watch the vanilla run, usually you're used to seeing people go for what's called the early hammer. The only downside, at least for me with this hack, is due to the restrictions from the Hammer Bros, early hammer is not possible.
Yep, so you will not see any early hammers in Speedrunners Edition. This basically just equalize the playing field and to maximize the skill
lost my momentum
requirement there. No bait, just yep, stay out of the water and you're good.
AKA the mode of tears.
Yep.
Alright, now we're gonna have one of the more difficult P-speed builds. Got it.
It's very nicely done there.
Alright, do I damage boost here? Yes.
Oh, going for the sweaty strat. Gets it done though.
'Cause I already lost my fire flowers, so might as well get some time back. Alright, so normally we would not see 2, 3 and warpless, at least from the vanilla hack, but here we're gonna see a strat. Hopefully I don't botch it. Little P-speed, grab the shell.
That was clean to me. Very nice. Whew.
Yeah, so with
That looks scary.
that did. So, if you have P-speed in your throat and you were holding an item like a Buzzy Beetle, green shell, or red shell, I would imagine it works as Spinies too if you pick one up. The momentum that the shell moves at will get the same momentum from your P-speed, so that's how it moves really fast like that.
Yeah, well, it does cost some time to turn around and grab that shell. The shell goes a lot faster for P-speed, so it saves time overall there. You call it the green rocket.
Yep. There was another strat some of us used to do a couple years ago called the red rocket, which where we would grab the red shell at the beginning. Unfortunately, that one creates a ton of lag throughout the level, which unfortunately makes it slower.
Alright, so here's our hammer grab here.
Oh, he tried to get me again. He was jumping there.
Alright, onto the pyramid. Let's see how this goes.
This one's definitely one of the more technical levels throughout the run. Ugh. It's fine.
Oh, went for the fast strat, nice.
Yeah. I've gotten a lot of people asking me like, why don't I just do the loop around that almost everyone does? I don't know, that way I did it there was just how I learned it almost 8 years ago, so I just stuck with it.
Sure. And yep, once again, we're on the Warp 2 airship here. No auto-scrolling, so we can just go as fast as we want here. Just watch out for the bullet bills.
Yeah, oh.
Should still be alright.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so once you enter this duplicate fight, the Warden's gonna do the exact same thing every time, so just like that, Story gets a quick fire kill and is on to World 3 here.
Normally World 2 is also one of the most inconsistent patterns in the vanilla game. I don't know what causes it, but Morton Koopa can just do whatever he wants at any time. Like sometimes he'll get a move in a 2 after the pyramid, and for whatever reason he'll give the hundo pattern. I don't know if it's like speed acceleration in the pipe or what causes it.
Yeah, so normally the vanilla runners, they have to sort of gauge, what pattern they're going to get based on how many bro movements they get for the castle in general, so... does not get the frame jump, but nothing there.
When I was playing this last night, I was actually getting it a lot. But it's probably like a half-second-ish or so time save if we get it. The frames are worth it.
it doesn't hurt going for, especially when there's no time loss.
Am I doing any off-screen wand grabs? If the game allows me.
Alright, free TP speed, are we gonna get it? Very nice. Always super scary to see, but very clean.
That last cheap scared me.
Yeah, also the SP3 is known for its hitboxes too. There's a saying, hitboxes are just suggestions, so...
Oh, you see that all the time in randomizer. In fact, that actually happened to me during my last randomizer race where I jumped on, I think it was Iggy Koopa, and I still got hitboxed. I'm like, alright, that sucks.
Yeah, so coming up on the first board of World Free here, will we see any special tricks here?
You know, I wasn't planning on it, but...
For the fans?
Why not?
Let's go! So what you've seen there, ladies and gents, is a door-free skip. That is a frame-perfect input right there to go straight back into that door and get to the Boom Boom fight. It saves, what is it, about 10 seconds?
It's like 3.5 or 4 seconds.
Oh, okay. But it's like a 10-second time loss if you don't get it.
Oh yeah, if you miss it, it's a huge time penalty.
Yeah, very nicely done.
Shout out to Teeks for the method of practicing door 3. He uses like a metronome to practice the timing. By the way, that door 3 trick, that also does work on the 4th door, but that's slower. We don't want to go slow.
Yeah, so this Hammer Bro is always going to hang out over here. And yeah, assuming Stewie hasn't died at all in this world, the bridge will be lined up. But yeah, here's our first major divergence here.
Yep, so normally in vanilla we would skip this level, but with the auto scroll off, it's actually pretty short. Oh, that last jump scares me every time.
Oh yeah, you make it look so easy though.
So the problem with that particular jump I did there at the end, if I miss it, I'm dead, and the bridge alignment is messed up.
Yeah, so in SC, this is actually quicker because in Free 7, there's this hidden cloud up here in the coin heaven, and it is also de-auto-scrolled here. So we can just zoom on past this, grab the cloud, and just grab some more coins, because why not?
Yep.
And the bridge is still set up so you can just go straight to Free 8 right after.
Still a scary level though, because if I get eaten by Boss Bass, then yeah, the bridge alignment still gets messed up. But thankfully that did not happen.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, coming in next is Free 9, and we have what's called the H jump here, so we'll see if Stewie can get that.
Easy.
Very nice. Go and get your H's in chat.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that H jump, because not only if you miss it is it a massive time penalty, but there's also instances where, depending on where the enemies in the water are at the bottom of the screen, it can create even more lag, which will lose even more time.
Alright, well, for airship, are we gonna go for the,
Nah, I thought about going for the mess jump there.
So yeah, with the auto scroll off, it is possible to jump over the mast here with a wall jump. But as Big Mario, it's not as pretty as it would seem for a speedrunner.
There is another route divergence I'm going to do compared to my PB. So normally, what my PB, or no, not my current PB, my previous PB in the current world record does is we skip both P-Wings in Worlds 4 and 5. However, what my PB did was I took the P-Wing in World 4 and used that on the World 6 airship to make it a lot faster.
Yeah, back when I was running this, that's what I always do too. Save a P-Wing for that World 6 airship. It just saves a whole lot of time in general. Alright, World 4 Giant Land. We got P-Speed. Nice.
I disagree,
darn.
game. I disagree. Alright, it's fine.
Yep, all fine, yep. Yeah, definitely the easy favorite world, you know, playing as kid casually, just seeing all the giant enemies and stuff. Love to see it.
Just trying to go for a double grab there on that second ice block, but it's alright. If I'd gotten the second ice block, it would have despawned that plant out of the pipe.
Yep, alright, so yeah, this bro's sort of staying put, pretty much nowhere else where he can go, and it's our cloud, so pretty straightforward. Then we got 4 free. This is the level that is really impressive when speedran.
Yeah, this is a lot of people's favorite level. It's just visually, it's so appealing when done right.
Very nicely done.
The only downside of not having a fire flower is there's a trick I was thinking about going for in 4-4, but I can't do it now.
Alright, so 4-4, you know, just some simple manipulated Lakitu here to get over that wall.
5.
And yeah, with good timing there, you can jump off that Lakitu, get some speed as well.
Should be good.
Right. Super swim. Jump it. Oh!
How was that
I was
not...
gonna say.
How was that slow? I'm really surprised there. I did not think that was too slow. Alright.
Just happens sometimes. Lakitu's got a good aim.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was the divergence you were talking about, right? Guarding this P-Wing when you can skip and get boxless normally.
Yeah.
Alright, 4-6 is Small Mario.
Not what I had in mind, but it's alright.
Safety star? Okay.
Yeah. I don't trust these pipes. So we did a little turn back there to grab a different card than a star, just so we don't get 3 of a kind. For whatever reason, if you're running at the end goals with full speed, almost every time you're gonna get a star.
Yeah, but obviously we don't want free the same, because that makes a big celebration. You go up in the sky, there's fireworks. It's a big time waste if you're a speedrunner, so you don't want that.
Alright, so now normally this would be every Mario 3 runner's least favorite level in the game because it moves so slow. However, with the auto scroll off,
yeah, blink and don't miss it. There you go. 2-minute auto scroller in vanilla. I reduced down to like 20 seconds or so.
Yep.
And quick worker Iggy there, very nice. We got a World 4.
The one thing people do get confused though is with how slow World 4 airship moves. I think it's the longest level in the game, but it's not. World 7 airship is slightly longer than World 4, but it moves at a normal speed.
Alright, World 5, looks like we're gonna go over a music box here.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip all the bros here in World 5.
Very nice boost there off the flight. Got the music box, nice.
Whoa, what happened there? Alright. So you don't want to fall in the pit of despair there, because it's a massive, it's a reset if you fall there, basically.
Oh yeah, you'll see casual, you'll see more newer speedrunners, they'll just hug the right wall to guarantee they don't fall. But yeah, more advanced runners, they're sort of back and forth tricking you to sort of get a little boost there.
Yeah. So one other difference compared to vanilla is normally we would use our box before this fortress. For this version, we have to box after it to make sure the Sky Bro lines up with allowing us to skip him.
Yeah, so there's a music box, and we are now in the tower stage. The main obstacle here really is keeping P-speed throughout the whole tower here. We'll see if Stewie can do it.
I've done it a few times, and it is very difficult. Back.
So far, so good, yeah.
This is the hardest part. Oh, I had it!
Oh,
I had it.
Darn.
Oh. That, yeah,
Still very nice, 278.
Yeah, that last jump when you have P-speed, that is by far the most difficult one.
Alright, 5-4, very scary level because there's no nothing to catch if you fall, but Stewie makes quick work of it.
Yeah, in Randomizer, we call this level the Soul Reaper. Dang.
Didn't get P-speed there. It's alright though.
That one's definitely one of the more difficult ones, especially when you don't have a fire flower. But now with 5-7, we can finally get our fire flower back.
Yep. Gonna click the star here, see if you can maintain P-speed. You got it there.
I was not expecting that. How did I get that back?
Not sure, but it works.
Alright, so I wasn't going to mention this before, but since we're at that fort, there is a clip I could go for at the very beginning here. But there's two problems with it. One, if I miss it, I'm dead. And two, the hammer bro is in my way. I will do this one though.
Nice, the sideways pipe there.
No, sorry. I want to skip that bro. It doesn't have anything I need.
Yeah, 5-8. This level, Nintendo Power infamously said that you can't beat this level by taking a hit. We just proved them wrong right there.
There's actually another funny story about this level, so... Hold on, I'll wait till I fire Kilroy to tell it. Oh no. I need that music box now. So I gotta do 2 turns to wake him up.
Okay, just a couple of spade games to wake him up.
Why was my cloud not there? Alright, well.
There's a short little detour.
Yeah.
Fortunately, these box was there, so.
Yeah. I haven't made that mistake in a long time. Oh.
Hey, Wolf Our Bear ship. Here.
I know why. I know exactly why now. It's because I used the other music box in the inventory, not that one.
Alright, so yeah, Roy, probably the more difficult Koopa Kid in SC. I decided to go with the movement of 1 pattern with him. So yeah, he does act a bit aggressive there, so
yeah.
This is one that's a bit more difficult.
So the other backstory with 5.8. So several years ago, there was a console I was using. I don't know if it was the console that had the problems or if it was the error drive I was using that had problems. But there's a clip where I come out of that horizontal pipe at the end of 5.8, and the level does the fanfare like I grabbed the card without me even touching the card. And I've asked almost every tasser or everyone I know to try and like brute force replicate it, and I don't think anyone has been able to.
Yeah, definitely a weird glitch, but man, just imagine if we can figure out how that works exactly. Assuming it wasn't a glitch with the card or something.
If there was a way we could end the level or like trigger the fanfare without actually touching the card, that'd be a huge time save.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But sadly,
right,
I don't think there is a way to.
Nice Dark Helm Boom Boom there.
Thank you.
You feel to get your orbs or your bros in chat.
Yep.
Oh no. Wait, are you going for speed?
Yeah, I was trying for it.
Okay.
Oh well. That's why I normally don't go for it, but I figured with practicing it lately, no harm in trying. Oh well. Alright, let's see where this hammer bro ends up. Okay.
Yeah, that one's the cloud, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one you want.
Yep.
And the star.
He should be out of my way. Yeah, he's not in any danger to get in my way.
Alright, 6-5. The trick here is to despawn one of the nippers, so you don't need any shell to get out of here, and gets it done. Very nice.
Shout out to Finish Runner Mondi for finding that.
They call it like the scroll kick, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I know there's a traditional.
I know there's a Finnish term for it, but I'm sure I'd butcher it if I tried saying it correctly. Maybe someone in chat knows how to say it.
Yeah, very clean 6F2 here. Main strat here is just do the fly under as you've seen. So you handle for the optimal time save.
Yep. Alright, so 6-8, there's gonna be a intentional damage that I'll be taking at the end so I can set up for a wall jump. You can do the wall jump as Big Mario, but it is much, much more difficult.
Yeah, but small Mario, you get more like subpixels that'll work when you're going like full speed into the wall,
Yeah.
I believe. All right, here we go. First try, very nice.
I'm pretty sure with Big Mario you have 1 frame to jump versus 2.
All right, 6F3, a little scary small, but not too terrible.
Try this.
Oh no. Okay. So yeah, there's a huge like clip that you can do in that level at the very end where that door is. It does save a whole heck of a lot of time, like 7 seconds or so.
7 seconds, yeah.
But you miss it obviously. You're small, you get spikes.
If you're too low on that platform, you'll fall on the spikes and die. Too high, then you'll just stay on the platform and keep going.
Alright, here's our P-Wing for the World 6 airship. So yeah, once you get up above the mast there, it saves a lot of time versus going down below.
Yep.
So Stewie's going to want to take an intentional hit here and set up for...
No more. Delay, there we go.
Alright, now he's going to try what's called subpixel manipulation for the sub 1 clip.
I thought I saw Mario move, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so basically you just sort of tap the button to where you see Mario sort of shift without actually moving his legs. Is that right?
You want to see him lunge forward 1 pixel, yeah. And then that'll tell you you're on subpixel 0.
Yeah, so with that info, what subpixel you're on, that makes sub 1 clip
the first try. Yeah.
Yeah. Much more consistent. Shout out to Mitch Firepower for his work on that. Hey, there you go, just like that. We just clipped for a wall first try. Very nice.
Alright, the strat I'm gonna go for here is quite difficult. I was 1 arrow short.
Oh, just short, man. Oh.
I jumped too early.
All good. So that's called appropriately the fast 7-2 strat. If you sort of I don't go for it myself, but if you like get just the right conditions there, you can sort of get P speed.
I just recently started going for that.
Yeah, normally in a speedrun you use a star just to do a little back and forth at the start, but fast 7-2 saves time, obviously.
Yeah. There is another strat you can do to avoid using a star, and you can do 6-10 to grab a fire flower from there. That'll also work. Pipes, thank you. And this is probably the easiest level in all of World 7.
Oh yeah, easily. Bit of a breather after this first 2 levels, you know, casually.
Yeah. Oh, you mean we don't get to play 7-4? Rats.
Thank goodness, because even with a scroller disabled 7-4, it can be...
It's a doozy.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's gonna be another subpixel manipulation I'll be doing at the end of this fort to set up a clip for 7-6. It should be subpixel 3, I think. I'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, get some grease out for Stewie here as he attempts another wall clip here. Oh, darn.
Oh, come on.
Alright, it's up to the subpixels now. Get your grease out for Stewie here.
Oh, come on. This is what happened earlier. I got 7-1 first try. I was on record pace, and then 7-6 just straight up said no. Oh, come on.
You got this, Stewie. Come on.
There we go.
Very nice. So you always tend to go with standing clips, is that right?
For 7-6, yes.
Okay, so yeah, for clipping, you can either do standing clips or duck clips. Pretty much up to the runner what they want to do and what they want to it for.
Yeah, for 7-6, you want subpixels 3 through 10. So it's a fairly generous range of subpixels that work. And you might have noticed before 7-8, I put that plane to sleep, which we would normally do later. Well, we'll see in a minute. Oh, that was close.
That was pretty close there with the fire nipper.
Yeah, that was playing with fire there, literally.
So yeah, as you can see, we have 3 clouds left over. We got 2 here to skip 7-9, 7-4-2, and just like that, we're around the airship.
Yep. We have 1 more in our inventory, which we'll be using on the World 8 fort.
Yeah, normally in the vanilla speedrun, you have 2 clouds at this point, and you can enter to play either 7-9, 7F2, or 8F. Most runners ought to play 7-9. Runners at least, I believe.
You can still get a 50 without playing 7-9. But
okay.
Yeah. Usually, like most runners who are going for like a 49 or even like low 50s right now, I'm pretty sure they all go for 7-9. But the problem with 7-9 is if you don't get those clips within a certain amount of tries, it's a time loss.
Yep, so we're getting to World 8 now, normally known for its auto-scrolling tank stages and military. You'll see these all go by in a breeze in Speedrunners Edition.
There we go.
Very nice. Just like that, we have passed through all the tanks. They're normally like a 2-minute or so auto-scroller.
Roughly, yeah. And the Navy one's probably like about a minute or so.
Yep, here we go on the Navy.
And we're gonna save Bob.
Very nicely done.
Now, call me crazy. I know a couple of the randomizer runners, and not just myself, prefer this. I'm one of the few who actually prefers the Air Force with the auto-scroll on. I don't know why.
Also, look, come on, no hands. So yeah, the Air Force stage, one of the more difficult levels casually.
Ooh, I almost died there.
Nope. This dude gets there through nice and clean. Very nice.
Thank you.
Alright, getting to the actual World 8 here with 8-1. Alright, this is gonna... get some P-speed.
For years, I always used the safety star on this level with the hammer suit.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if you were gonna use the star, but yeah, that's a... especially hammer suit, that's a very, very difficult strat there.
Yeah.
Looks like clean 8-2 here. Very nice.
And then everyone started telling me that 8-1 is easier with hammer versus fire, and I'm like, you guys are crazy.
Alright, there's our last cloud to skip the fortress. We're on the home stretch.
Yep. I might be thinking, why am I using a star here? Well, with hammer, it's a little hard to determine the snipes to get P-speed. But there, I can just run straight through the rocky wrenches and get P-speed.
Yeah, final boom of the run right there.
Yeah, I'll go for a trick here, why not?
Are you going for what I think you're going for?
Probably.
Oh, he's going in the basement.
Ah,
Ah, darn.
come on.
I'll get for that wall.
If I miss it a few more times, then I'll just do it normally.
Oh, darn you.
Come
Your
on.
jumps look good.
Yeah, I'm probably just getting really bad subpixels. Alright.
Yeah, enduring subpixels, man.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Made it. So yeah, that is a shortcut to the final room for Bowser here. You just see it in no wrong warp runs.
Yeah. Blink and you miss it. Hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser.
There we go. Very nicely done.
Thank you. Couple of sloppy deaths, but still a overall pretty good run.
Yeah, and using the music box, of course.
Yeah,
the other
that
one,
was
the spare one there.
That was an unfortunate mistake. Usually I'm pretty good with like menuing and inventory, but it happens. Oh well. Yes.
So yeah, that is the speedruns edition there. As you can see, usually around 10 minutes faster compared to the vanilla game, just from getting all the auto scroll to bloat and having ideal RNG there.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you everyone for watching, and thank you Retro Gaming Live for allowing me to participate, and thank you Macobra for joining me.
And no problem. Enjoyed it. Thank y'all for having me.
Good night, everyone.